Maureen was 16, the kind of girl whose beauty stopped conversations. Her almond-shaped eyes glowed with kindness, her smile lit up a room, and her soft-spoken voice carried a quiet charm. But her beauty was only part of her gift. Her heart was gentle, her spirit humble, and her mind sharp. She came from a wealthy family. Her father was a successful business magnate, her mother a well-known philanthropist. Their home was a mansion filled with shining marble floors, chandeliers like falling stars, and cars that gleamed in the driveway. Yet, despite the luxury, Maureen never wore her wealth as a crown. At her former school, she had been the center of attention. But as she grew older, she began to see the truth. Her so-called friends didn't really care about her. They clung to her for what she could give: money, gifts, influence, but when she needed someone to truly listen, they vanished. So, when her parents suggested she move to Crestwood Academy, one of the most prestigious schools in the city, Maureen made a decision. She would hide her wealth. She would act like an ordinary girl, from an average home, to see who would truly accept her for who she was. On her first day at Crestwood, Maureen arrived in the simplest uniform she could find. Her hair was neatly tied back, no jewelry except for a tiny silver cross pendant, and she carried a plain school bag. Her quiet grace drew attention, but unlike others who flaunted status, Maureen blended in. She joined study groups, played volleyball with her classmates, and ate in the cafeteria without any airs. Some students found her sweet and approachable. Others whispered, wondering why such a beautiful girl seemed so ordinary. But there was one person who noticed her more than anyone else: Adrian, the most popular boy in school. Adrian was handsome, charming, and the son of a wealthy politician. Many girls admired him, and some even competed for his attention. Yet, he seemed strangely captivated by Maureen, drawn not only to her beauty but to her humility. Among the students was Mimi. She was from an average home, but she hated to admit it. Her father was a taxi driver, her mother a chef who worked for a wealthy family in the city. Mimi despised her background, so she built a fake image. At Crestwood, she boasted about expensive vacations she never took, wore borrowed clothes to look rich, and claimed to have connections she didn't. She wanted people to believe she was high and mighty. So when Adrian began to notice Maureen, the simple girl who seemed to have nothing, Mimi's pride burned. How dare she? Mimi muttered to her friends. That nobody